Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. I am Eli Burgett, and I'm joined by Grant Sherman and Camden Primer. Fellas, how you doing?
Eli, what's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot, man. I asked you first. What's going on with you?
Oh, um, you know, I was just working on a paper, putting in work on this Yasso bar at the moment.
Why are you always doing
Yeah,
homework
I
for
was
your
going.
one class right before this podcast?
Yeah, it seems like I don't want to accuse you of anything. It seems like you're putting off this homework until right before we start recording.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Let's look at the stats. Excuse me.
No, I'm following.
I don't know what flavor this Yasso bar is, but I'm getting caramel and chocolate.
Are you trying to get us off this topic?
No, I just got finished chewing. It's a lot colder than I anticipated. Sorry for everyone at home. Okay. I have class Tuesday and Thursday. I like to get my homework done between Tuesday and Thursday. We usually do this podcast on what? I don't know, a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So, coincidence, that just happens to line up when I do my work in the evening.
Was
Yeah,
that
no,
it?
that's a good.
Oh, okay.
Does that work for you guys? Does that one
I
No,
pass?
it's yeah,
I
it's
mean,
okay.
yeah, I
No.
guess it's all right. I mean, Grant and I we're kind of on the opposite ends of the schooling spectrum right now. Me, not in school at all, 0 credit hours. Grant Sherman, 19 credit hours. Grant, how you doing, buddy?
Great. Staying busy. It's enough of school. Back to intramurals. We lost last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
the I'm blanking on the name. The
The ball
Yes.
jugglers?
the ball
Yeah.
jugglers. I was thinking the ball squatters, but I think that doesn't make sense. The ball jugglers does make sense.
Yep. Yeah. 3-0 last week. It was closer than the scorebook showed, but we'll bounce back. Wasn't our week.
The great teams always do. I mean, we got a lot of exposure talking about the ball jugglers last week. Got a whole 14 likes on Instagram. Love to see it.
We're getting big.
We're getting big, too big for us to even handle. But that's good that you guys are both doing well. Cam, I see a change in headwear today. No Colorado Rockies. Why? Why not?
Well, I have all these hats, and I never really wear them for the podcast, which is odd. But the Rockies are eliminated. Grant's a Reds fan wearing an Orioles hat. So I decided to wear a baseball hat that I have that I mean, I guess the Guardians are my second team, as
Uh,
for as big as a baseball fan I am.
yeah. I mean, and Cam, if it makes you feel any better, the Guardians are my first team. I think I claimed them for a friend group a long time ago,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that you own more merchandise for the Cleveland Guardians than I do, which is not very good. I'm not a very good fan. I don't
I
think.
have this hat and a plastic mason jar cup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do
So
you
yeah.
do you have like the Dippin' Dots like helmets that they sell?
I wanted to get it, but Jimmy wouldn't let me.
Jimmy, come on, man,
Yeah.
it's a staple. But Grant, that's a good point. He brought up you wearing the Orioles hat. What's going on there?
We went to an Orioles game about a month ago. This hat was like $10 on the street, one of the vendors, and got it, wore it. Go Orioles.
Go
I
Yeah,
would also
Orioles.
no,
like to
that's
clarify.
all I got.
I would like to
Huh?
clarify. I don't have a problem with Grant wearing the hat of another team. I have multiple hats of multiple teams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you? You look good, King. Stay repping. Yeah, champ.
Cam,
Yeah,
you bring up a good point. You do have, I
I
mean,
tend
just
to do that. I tend to bring up great points.
and you're also very humble about it
Go
as
on.
well.
I know. Go on.
You have a plethora of hats behind you, is what I'm getting at, and you only have one head. So I can't help but get this subconscious feeling that your hats are sitting up there on the wall, and they're kind of the same as Andy's toys in Toy
Mm-mm.
Story. They're collecting dust right there.
Uh-uh-uh. because I need to finish this bar. I can't keep talking with things in my mouth. This is bad
It's great
podcasting.
podcasting.
This is great podcasting, man.
This
You're
is
doing it
worse
right.
podcasting than what our usual bad podcast is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got a sweet tooth the wrong time.
Does numbers on YouTube though?
Do we?
Are they
Not
doing
really.
well?
Not
Okay.
really.
Oh,
No, we got like 30 views last video.
I wear a
okay.
different hat every day. You know, when I go to work, I don't wear the nice hats. But when I go to school, I wear a different hat. So yeah, I got way too many hats, but like I try to keep them in as best rotation as I can.
I mean, that's good. You got to share the love and everything. And you got
Yeah.
to wear as many hats as you can because I'm just anticipating that, door and window salesmen,
Yeah.
they either provide you a hat or you don't wear a
Yeah.
hat at all.
No, I've already thought about that. I'm not going to be able to wear them, which is sad.
Wow.
But I'll have them just in case.
Yeah. And Cam, I've experienced a similar situation. I wear a lot of khakis. I wear a lot of dress pants every day because, I have to look fancy or something to be on television. And I have a lot of pairs of jeans and I haven't worn them in some time. I'm hoping that changes now that we're into the fall and into the winter on the weekends. Weekends are jean time, baby. But
Mm.
I've got,
Mhm.
and look, that's not even mentioning my sweatpants collection. I've got like 12 pairs of sweatpants I haven't worn in some time because I'm dressing too fancy for my own good.
Are you more of a jeans on the weekend or sweatpants guy on the weekend?
I
Because
was
you strike me as the type of guy who would sit around on a college football Saturday and just denim.
all straight up denim
Mhm.
jacket. Yeah,
Like I
denim.
feel like you would find that comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how I picture you.
Well, Cam, if I can reference the song that you made up about your magical jeans back in middle school,
Oh my God.
jeans, the magical pants. The more you wear, the more you dance. The more you dance, the better you feel. These jeans make me squeal. I have a lot of jeans that make me feel that way. They're so comfortable all the time. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie. This may make me sound girly. Sam Elliott just rolled his eyes right now, but they're stretchy. They feel very comfortable, and they're
Mm.
nice. They're nice to lounge around in. And gosh darn it, I'm not afraid to say that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Sam Elliott can crawl back to whatever desert he just came out of. I'm
He's the
concerned.
living embodiment of a tumbleweed, I think.
I'm Good point. I'm concerned you remember that little jingle.
Yeah, when was that from?
This was I
Sixth
believe
grade
this
math class.
yeah, this was sixth grade in Mrs. Dixon's math class. Now she is Miss Lacey. You don't mean to put her business in the
Senor
street.
Lacey, yeah.
She's a Spanish teacher now, is she not?
No, she's still math.
Then why are you saying
Oh,
senor? Is it because you're Spanish, Cam?
See,
Okay.
Mexican. See.
Okay, I didn't want to out you. I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
All right,
But
fine.
yes, Cam, I remember the jingle because I'm weird. I remember a lot of weird things from when we were growing up.
Yeah, no,
checks
that's
out.
true. That's true.
I mean, you guys have those things that just like,
Yeah,
stay in your mind forever.
absolutely.
No matter how much therapy you pay for to try and get them out, no matter how many podcast episodes you do to try to replace those memories, they persist over time.
You're still
Yeah.
there.
This is
Eli, I like the beard. Looks great.
Thank you. I was going to bring that up when you guys asked me how I'm doing, but that never came.
Eli,
Yeah.
let's keep talking about Grant.
Okay.
Just kidding.
How
Eli,
how long
how
is
are you?
this?
This, I believe, this is about a week and a half, close to 2 weeks.
Wow.
So
Cam could try for 3 years and
yeah,
wouldn't be anywhere close.
I've gotten to the point where when I have to mow the campground, I just want to lay under it. Maybe that'll give me a better facial job than what I can try and grow.
maybe you might need to like put like some of the they have like hair growth like fertilizer for your face. I
Yeah, I
haven't.
just need to just I just need to toss the salad of some Miracle Grow and maybe something will happen.
Yeah, that's a heck of an analogy you just made there, man.
Need to what?
I was trying. I don't know what I was trying to go for there.
You
You can keep that. You can cut that. It's no one's gonna hear it. So
That's okay.
Yeah, no,
Kids, we'll throw this in with the life lessons. Don't go on Urban Dictionary after these podcast episodes. That would
or
be
just don't come to these podcast episodes.
yeah. Just stop listening immediately. That's the only advice we can give you. But yes, beard coming in. I think kind of nicely for the most
Looking
part.
great.
are you
Yeah.
allowed to have it?
I
That's what
haven't. I've let this grow for a week and a half. and I had kind of a bit of like a stubble before even that, and I haven't had anybody from work say, "Hey, you need to shave." They don't dare they don't dare touch this beard.
Does it concern you that they might say something? Like, does it give you the heebie-jeebies? Like, ooh, this might be against the rules.
I mean, I was worried about that.
It sounds like a very Cam thing.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
tweaking balls. I'd be like,
Yeah,
I have to go home
freezing
and
out.
shave.
I
I can't have this. This is
I
Do
will.
other
gross.
people have beards?
Huh?
Yeah, yes. Our morning anchor, who just well, this kind of coincidentally, he just left the news business and he went to public relations. He did have a beard,
Mm.
and I'm quoting our other morning anchor because I sit next to them on a daily basis. They had the cubicles next to mine. I asked that we were for some reason we were talking about his facial hair, and he says, "Oh yeah, everyone says that when I don't have a beard, I look like a pedophile." So I can't have that on a morning, news station
You said
segment.
that?
I no, I didn't say that.
Oh,
No,
I was about to
But he just
say.
the people around the office. I'm sorry if I misconstrued that. I apologize. Other people, I've never seen the dude without a beard.
Okay.
Everyone around the office says that he grows the beard because he looks pretty creepy, if not.
Because I was gonna say, if Eli without a beard just looks like Eli,
Yeah, I just look like
means that which
standard
means that
deep.
Eli would be pedophile, which he's not. I'd like to throw that out there. He's not. But that threw me through a loop for a second.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I without the beard, I've spent significantly more time in my life without a beard than with a beard because
mm,
puberty and whatnot.
If they
yeah,
say something to you, could
happens.
you argue that like it's like your fall face sweater, since you're going out into like you're still a field reporter, it's still getting
Gotta stay warm.
yeah, you got your face got to stay warm.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'll come up with something on the spot. Don't you worry about that. But a couple of my coworkers, they have strong facial hair. They have Oscar Isaac. They have Kurt Russell facial hair. Very strong beards, strong mustaches, and what have you. Me, they kind of tease me a little bit. They're just like, "Oh, look at the kid. He's trying to grow a beard and everything." And I'm just like, "Guys, I'm only 14 years old, okay? This is pretty great for someone like me."
You ever threaten them back, like say something just extremely drastic, like it scares them?
Yeah, like I've said, and well, I don't know. I've thought about it, but
Like
like,
gets
yeah,
them to the point where they draft an email to HR but are too scared to send it.
yeah, no, like that reminds me. Like I was listening to Conan O'Brien's podcast. Shout out Conan, I love Conan.
He has a
Um,
podcast.
yeah, podcast. It's called Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, and
Mm.
very very funny podcast. Anyways, he was talking about how like when like on like late night shows they like say we'll be right back after this, and then they lean into the guests and then they like talk for like a little bit. He was asked one time if like they actually talked about actual stuff or if it was just for the cameras, and he said usually sometimes I would lean in and say something provocative to the other person on the like side of the desk, like I bet you live 3 years after this, like just to see what their reaction would be. And I've thought about saying that to a couple of my coworkers. They're just like, "Oh, nice beard, Eli. Look at the kid trying to grow a beard." And I was just like, "Yeah, you have 28 days to live." So,
That'd
uh,
be good. Little
yeah.
do they know that you
Yeah.
are a stone cold killer with a beard. You become a fox.
Thank you, man.
I've seen it.
I try to groom this as much as possible. I think the lighting, I've set it up. I've spent hours setting up this lighting to hit it just perfectly so it looks somewhat masculine. And I think it's working out. I mean, you guys noticed it, which is great.
Mhm.
Looks
So
great.
thank you. I really appreciate it. So that's life update number one for
I
me.
was gonna ask what else is
You
what's
know,
happening in
again,
Eli
you know,
Burgett's life.
not a lot of major updates, but there are a few small updates that I'm excited about. I went through the car wash the other day, and while I was there, car got clean,
With or
obviously.
without the car?
I with the car, Cam,
Okay.
not like last time.
Okay.
And the guy asks me, says, "Hey man, you want an air freshener for $1 extra?" And I was just like, you know what? My car could use some fresh air in here. I'm not gonna lie. I could use some fresh air in this car. And he said, I say, sure. What do you have? He says, we have pumpkin spice latte air freshener. And I was just like, I'll take five, thank you. And he gives me, I didn't take five, but he gives me one, and I put it in there, and it smells like like autumn. Like it smells amazing.
Really? West?
No, no, no,
Oh.
no, not the person, Cam. The
Oh.
season. What is wrong with you? No, the
They cost the dollar?
they cost, yeah, 99 cents.
Huh. You got
Well,
robbed.
I didn't get robbed. It was well worth my. You don't, dude. If you guys have, if you would smell it, you'd know it was well worth. It would have cost $10 on the streets, but this stuff, it was a deal.
No, I'm down for that. I'd pay the extra dollar for that.
Yeah, which leads
Because
me. Go ahead.
my car smells how do I say
Like
this?
gasoline?
No, no. There was a nice Hispanic man who lives on not lives but works on Groveport, somewhere in Groveport, who cleaned it for me. He bleach bombed it. It was actually a miracle. Saved my life because my dad was coming for my neck. Um, but my car stinks of grass clippings and sweat, and I need to do something about it.
Well, Cam, I mean, that's just the smells of summer right there. A lot of sweat, a lot of grass, a lot of outdoors stuff.
Mhm.
We're approaching fall, and it's time to get some fall scent in your car. And I'm just going to take the next 25 minutes to sell you on a pumpkin spice latte air freshener because
I
my
don't think you need
goodness,
to.
you don't think I
Sold.
need to? You're
No,
sold
sold.
already.
No,
Yeah.
no, like we're there. Yeah. I
Okay.
was just confused at the car wash making you pay for an air freshener because aren't those things usually just like you get them when you before you go or
I don't
whatever?
know. I don't know what kind of backwoods car wash this was, but it was. They say, yeah. I mean, seven. Like I was paying $7 for the car wash, and they said, oh, for an extra dollar, you can get this, a limited edition pumpkin spice latte air freshener. And I was just like, heck, and yeah, buddy, I want that. And it's. I'm not gonna lie, it's changed my life really,
Good. Good.
for the better, which I wasn't anticipating an air freshener to do in the first place, but
Hmm.
I'm
yeah.
happy you mentioned the pumpkin spice or just fragrance in general. As I come older, I become more and more of a candle fiend.
Yeah. No, they're awesome.
I love candles now.
Yeah.
To the point, I have three candles in three different rooms. I got one in the bathroom that's a mango Mai Tai. Never had a Mai Tai, but after smelling that, I would love one. Um, let's see here. I got a candle from the Westwood Collective, shout out. And then this is
West
my favorite.
That
Sorry,
smell
go
like
ahead.
sweat.
No, it smells like I don't know, I've never burned it, but this is my favorite. This one's from Tammy. Shout out Tammy Cooper. She got it for my birthday. You want to go ahead and read what that says?
Smells like a Packers win.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. This is my lucky game day candle, is what it says right there on the bottom. Go ahead and take a whiff of that.
Mm,
What are you
Mm.
getting?
it smells like cheese.
No, no, that would be
Willis.
cool. It's like a apple cinnamon something or other, but I've got to burn it 2 times this year already. It's pretty
Huh.
awesome.
So you just, I mean, I'm not much of a candle guy. I have candles collecting dust in my apartment right now. Uh, you guys don't let it burn all the way down when you light it.
Yeah,
What?
we're not sitting there for 14 hours.
In
What do you
one?
mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how long a candle life
Do you have
lasts.
candles with
I
you right now?
I have candles, but I don't burn them.
He said in one city.
You mean tell me
No.
you just sit there and let that candle burn
I
till it's
don't
just wax?
I don't know like how long it takes for a candle to burn all the way down.
Yeah, actually
Long
half
time.
the air I'm breathing is evaporated wax. It's
This
because
one
I just let my
I've
candles
had
go.
for a while, red apple and cedar,
Yeah.
perfect for the fall.
Let me smell.
Smells
Mm, it's good.
Mm,
Yeah.
pretty
that's
good.
really good.
I smell the cedar and apple
Smelling
and
you're smelling all that.
yeah, I'm getting it all.
Yeah, but Eli, you should try that sometime. Just get a candle and try to sit there until it
Eli, you can't move to
completely is
the
gone.
the candle's empty. No, what I
Dude,
do, like I come upstairs as soon as I get home because usually I just shower as soon as I get home. So I'll go in the bathroom, light the candle, let it scent up a little bit, and then I'll put stuff away in my room, do what I got to do, and then I get in the shower, while the candle burns, and I get out and I smell of mango Mai Tai.
Yep. Eli, if you think a car air freshener would change your life, get some candles.
Get a couple candles.
Yeah.
What you can't do though is leave them unattended,
Yeah.
which I mean you can. I've yet to burn my house down. Hopefully, by the time this episode comes out, I still have a home. But still, don't do that.
Don't leave them unattended.
No, as soon
Mm-mm.
as you leave, put the cap on. That's probably my favorite part is they're
Hmm.
burning, and then you just dead, gone. Screw the blowing out part. I like to
Hmm.
suffocate my flame.
Well, I mean, guys, I have a candle right now in my apartment as we speak. It's been untouched for months.
Light it.
I think it was a
I know
Christmas
you have a
gift.
lighter, you little pothead.
I
Light it.
don't, no,
What
that's
kind
what I
is
was
it?
that's what I was going to say. I don't have a lighter, so it's going to be hard for me to light a candle.
I'm
Um,
There's
gonna
got to be
grab
a way to
mango
start a
Mai Tai
fire.
since we're
just
talking about it.
just grab my flint and steel, and I'll start it that way. It is a Buckeye candle.
Buckeye candle.
It smells of Buckeyes,
So like chocolate and peanut butter.
chocolate and peanut butter, man.
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
Not like the actual nut?
not like the actual tree nut. No,
It smells of poison. Are Buckeyes poisonous?
I don't. I don't know, man.
To the Big Ten,
Yeah.
they are. Get it? Because we kill everybody.
You're gonna jinx us now. We're not gonna win a game for the rest of the season. Thanks, Cam.
Go ahead and smell that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Lit.
Lit.
The lighting, Cam, is insane.
Oh, what is happening?
You
I don't
lit the
like that.
candle.
What is going on?
What happened to your cam?
Okay, there we go.
Cam lit a candle, and suddenly his whole room became darker. It's like
need
you
to-
you sucked started sucking in the light. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what's going on.
Oh! Sorry, keep talking.
Who do you work for? Yes. So life update number 2 is the pumpkin spice latte scent in my car.
Mhm.
Fun stuff there. Another fun thing that happened the other day is I was going around in Springfield. You guys brought this up last week. Still having problems, we'll say. I was going around in Springfield just trying to get the pulse of the community, trying to ask questions. How are you guys feeling about everything? It turns out that every single news station in the country has asked people how they're feeling around town, and everyone is just sick of talking about it at this point.
Mhm.
So I got desperate. I started approaching people at bus stops and, people that did not look like they wanted to talk to me. And this one guy that I approached, I was thinking like, okay, he's by himself. Maybe I'll just strike up a conversation with him and I'll see where it goes. I said, "Hey, man, how's it going?" Like an ambulance just drove by, and I was like, "Man, some crazy stuff going around here." And he goes like, "I mean, yeah, what'd you expect?" And I was just like, I don't know. I mean, what should I expect?" And he goes like, "This whole effing U.S. government's corrupt, man." And I was just like, "Oh, okay. How so?" And at this point, I'm just like, "Okay, this guy's not going to be helpful to put on
This is
camera.
good.
This is good. This is good journalism." He goes, "I mean, this whole U.S. government's corrupt, man. I don't mind telling you the effing truth right now." And I was just like, "Oh yeah. I mean, I'd love to hear the truth." And he goes like, "I mean, do you?" He goes and he says like, "I mean, you trace back all of this corruption. Where does it lead you? To the Egyptians?" And I was just like, "Okay, I think we skipped a couple steps there." But yeah, he goes like, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I get you." And I'm starting to like back away, and he's just like, "No, I don't think you do." And he
Backed
pulled.
away.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get away
Gotta
as
go in for
soon.
more.
No, as soon as he said this whole U.S. government's corrupt, I started backing away,
What?
and yeah, and the entire time, like he says, "Do you understand?" And I said yes, and he says, "I don't think you do," and he keeps like pulling me back in, like not physically, but like metaphorically. Like he keeps me engaged in the conversation, and he goes like, "I mean, when you look at who's getting the benefits in our society, where is it going? To the Catholic Church. We've been
Damn right.
they've been robbing people blind for this entire country's history, and people focus on superficial things like beauty pageants and the Andy Griffith show." And I was just like, did this guy step out of a time machine? Is he from the 40s? What is this guy? What's this guy's deal? And again,
Eli,
I'm just like, hey, I understand, man, I understand. And he goes, no, I don't think you do. He keeps saying, no, I don't think you do, and he keeps pulling me back in. But eventually, I was just like, oh well, thank you for talking with me. I appreciate. I'm sorry I took up much of your time. He goes like, no, I don't mind telling you the truth. You want to get me on camera? And I was just like, have a great day. Uh, that was it.
Eli, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but last week we were talking about you going to bed too early instead of finding out if people are eating cats. And this week you were trying to run away from this guy. This could have been a great story. I
Could have
think
been.
you're missing out on some gold here.
You mean to tell me you stumbled upon the one man who can trace all of the United States government corruption back to a single place and you didn't take any notes?
I didn't. No.
You didn't think to pull up voice memos and listen to how the Egyptians creating irrigation led to the assassination of John F. Kennedy? None of this crossed your mind?
No, I did. I thought about asking about, Mesopotamia and the Euphrates River.
No.
No, that didn't cross my mind at the time. I didn't really, this guy, while talking to me, he let like four buses pass him, like well that he was waiting for at the bus stop. So I was just like, okay, this guy really, really wants to talk to me about this stuff. Do you guys think I could have handled that
Pass him
situation better?
without.
I mean, it, it was just a lot, guys. He threw a lot of
Yeah,
stuff at
no.
me.
If you handled this situation the right way, there'd be a fourth box on the screen and he'd be talking to us right now. The fact you just let this guy slip through your fingers with no quotes, no video, no nothing. Do you get his name or his
You had to
4chan
ask him his
login?
name, or he
His
had to have told you. You didn't ask. Probably
his
didn't.
name his name was Elvin.
Yeah, dox him.
Yeah, Elvin Redenfather, and he's from out of state.
You didn't get an AIM username
No,
or a
I
MySpace, nothing. Did you get a pager number? Anything from this guy?
I didn't get it. Well, I mean, apparently there's like pagers blowing up in Israel right now, so I don't
Yeah,
think he
that's
had
a
one.
crazy story.
Yeah, so I don't think he had one, but yeah, I didn't get his didn't get his information.
Huh.
I wasn't being an active journalist right there. It's 100% my fault.
I mean, this is what, Grant, strike two for this guy?
Yeah, you know what happened? Strike three.
It's
And we both got our baseball hats on, buddy, so better start hacking.
it's a good thing you guys aren't my boss because one, you're underqualified, and two,
All right, easy.
and
That
two,
beard gone.
You better shave, hobo.
Ass.
no, you guys would just make me shave like right here, just shave like this part, but keep this
Yeah.
stuff. Look like substitute teacher,
Rutherford
Mr.
B. Hayes.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, my bosses they've been very understanding when I run into crazy people, or I won't even say crazy people, just people with uh, unique personalities.
Uh, you mean truth tellers?
Yeah, yeah,
You
Kim.
mean the solutions to our problems?
I'm not understanding
It,
because isn't
yeah,
the whole point of that to get I'm not following. So the whole point of your job is to get views and clicks. You put Elvin in front of a camera, you're telling me you're not going to get views and clicks? Sounds like we're more qualified than your bosses. Your bosses sound like idiots.
idiots.
I mean, they know I have this podcast, so they might actually listen to this episode. Who knows?
Yeah, they
Um,
Good.
should fire
They
your
could,
ass.
yeah. ABC, CNN, Dayton,
ABC, Fox 45, 22,
yeah,
whatever.
whatever made up
how do you
news.
not? How do you not know who I work for by now?
ABC,
You don't know who you work for. There's like two different.
who are you working for?
What's happened to your lighting,
I don't
Cam?
know.
Every single time you shine a light, it just
Fox 45, ABC 22,
yeah.
Dayton 24/7 now. Sounds like you're working for a calculator, actually, with all those numbers in there. So someone's got to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm working for a simple math equation. Yeah. But yeah, that's a lot of I meet some characters on the job, man. It's just what it is. But today I had a thrilling story about University of Dayton expanding their semiconductor program. Did Grant just fall asleep? You just nod off, shirk.
I'm sorry. I would have rather heard about Elvin. How'd that go?
It went well. I just talked to, UD professor and a UD student about, why semiconductors are important. And they pretty much told me like semiconductors run the world. And I was just like, oh, like the Illuminati. They said yes. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, they're in everything. They're in our laptops. They're in our computers. They're in our microwave ovens. They are in you. They are in me. Um,
Are we in
it,
them?
we, yeah.
We are in them.
I love how I said all that. You just took it one step further, and you managed to break me. It's just like,
Thanks, bro.
Grant, what's trending on Twitter today? You told us you were looking that up earlier. Any
I
any
don't know.
any
Let's
neat
take it.
topics?
Uh, oh, true. Can't. Nope, not doing that one.
Yeah, try
Um,
try to
I
censor
don't
it.
know. Nothing crazy. Caitlin Clark. Like her, hate her. How do you guys feel?
I like Kate. I like Caitlin Clark.
I like her.
Yeah, so do I think they're oh if you didn't know, WNBA playoffs are happening right now. So I think that's why she's trending.
This could be Diana Taurasi. Yes.
Is she still playing?
Yeah, I just saw SportsCenter said this could be her final game. She's 42. She's been playing forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's been in the league for a while. Like she played for UConn back in the
In like
the
two, I think she was on the 2000 Olympics.
yeah back in the Dizzy man.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Uh,
Um,
sorry. I
Yeah,
caught.
that's WNBA talk.
Yeah, that's all we got for that. Guys, I think while we're here,
oh,
I
wait.
wish Adam was here to talk about this, but we did an episode last week where Adam talked about fighting internet sensation, baby pygmy hippo Moo Dang,
Hmm.
and I'm not really sure how to explain this. Do you guys want to explain the saga that is unfolded with Adam and this baby hippo?
So Adam ha figured out how to work AI somehow.
Which is insane. He can't work a flip phone, let alone
I
an AI image generator.
Yeah, it takes him 10 minutes to join this podcast every time he tries. So he sent an image after, if you listen to the last episode, Adam talked about fighting this baby hippo. Wild. But anyways, he sends a picture created by AI of him and Mudang. And he can only do like one a day because that's what he doesn't pay for the premium service or whatever, so that's what he's limited to. So the past week he's just been, yep, there it is.
No.
So he's been sending these images, and now it looks like Adam and Mudang are on a team against
Well,
Eli.
first
Is
off,
that right?
they were
Yeah,
going to fight, and then they came to a mutual agreement. This is them shaking hands. And now they are teaming up to fight Eli, who's in the back of this photo.
yeah, that's
And
me in the I Know Genius
For
shirt.
those at home, Adam's AI generated images are he's dressed as a cowboy, but his shirt's unbuttoned and he's shredded. And the first image is him holding a hippo that's slobbering in a UFC cage. The next is the hippo standing on its hind legs, shaking this jacked cowboy's hand. And then the final image is the jacked cowboy. He's lost the shirt. He's in jorts. He has boots on. Mudang is tiny, standing up in jeans. And then there's a big burly man in the back wearing an I'm No Genius t-shirt who has a nice beard, might I add, and that is Eli.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hair very similar to Eli's.
Yeah, I don't know how he's doing this. I've tried to find the website he's using. I can't log into it.
Mine are not nearly this good. Adam also gained the Conor McGregor tattoo in the
Yeah.
last picture.
yeah. So just to run down, Adam has also been sending us breaking news updates from ESPN's Adam Schefter. And the first one he announced that yeah, like him and Mudang they were fighting. The second one he says breaking after a heated rivalry. Sources confirm that Mudang and Adam have called off their fight. Both competitors have found mutual respect and will now stand united. More to come. Hashtag mutual respect. And then later on, this is just this afternoon that Adam sends this. Breaking news: sources confirm Adam and Mu Dang will face off against Eli on Christmas Eve in a highly anticipated matchup. The fight stems from Eli's controversial stance supporting Haitians eating animals, including his call for Mu Dang to be eaten, which, by the way, none of that is true. Just want to make that clear. And Adam and Mu Dang have teamed up and are heavily favored against the weak and inferior Eli. Expect a one-sided battle. Hashtag Christmas Eve fight. Hashtag Mu Dang versus Eli. I love how he didn't include himself in the last hashtag. It was just Mu Dang versus Eli.
Yeah. I don't know
And
if this is going to be funny to anyone else. I find this hysterical because we know Adam. Adam can barely work technology, but this is the most like creative images and write-ups I've ever seen.
Yeah,
uh,
I don't know. I'm upset I can't find the website he found to make these because these are great.
Dude, I can't either, and it upsets me.
yeah, I mean, like this stuff is very like it's very in depth. These images, and I
Hey, dang, in jeans.
it's like Cam. I do like how you highlighted the evolution of Mu Dang throughout this journey. First off, he's just like he's up in the
Yeah.
air, just regular hippo, and then the next picture, he's on his hind legs, reaching a human like agreement with Adam, and
Mhm.
then in the next one, he's fully adopted the human persona, and now he's wearing jeans. And by the way, he's also shrunk 3 feet. But I seriously, I don't know how Adam does
Oh,
this.
I love it.
And what did he
I
say?
love it so much.
What did he say? He said it also won't let. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna repeat what he said. Actually, he said some pretty bad. He said that Mudang was gonna mess me up, basically.
Yeah.
And I guess in a cage match, I would be worried about a hippo coming at me. Which, by the way, did you know that
Baby.
baby hippo? I understand, but still a hippo nonetheless. Did you guys know that um like hippos are like the number one leading cause of like wildlife death in the world?
You didn't know this?
No,
Yeah.
I knew it. I just wanted like, did you guys know that?
Dude, hippos are terrifying.
Yeah,
Their
especially when
bite force is like big. I was gonna make up a number, but I don't know what it is.
yeah.
Let me
What's
find it.
what's
Let me
the
find
what's the unit of measurement that you would use for bite force, Cam?
it. PSI, actually. I know that's true.
Oh, there you go.
What's
PSI. I
PSI
thought
stand for?
I thought PSI was like I don't know what that was for, but I don't think it's bite force. Pounds per square inch.
Good. 1,800 pounds per square inch. For reference, um, oh, I got newtons per square inch. Would you guys like that? What's a human's PSI?
I know
Human.
humans have a strong bite force. I know that.
Yeah, no, it's 162 PSI. A hippo is 1,800.
Wow.
That would hurt. A Nile crocodile is 5,000. That would hurt.
Wow.
Gorilla 1,300. Jaguar 1,500. Weird. This says Eli's is 3.
They don't. That's inaccurate.
No, it says you have 3 PSI bite force.
I have
What are
such a
you, a
I
baby?
have I have such a strong bite.
I thought Adam was the one eating baby food. You can barely mash up potatoes.
First off, Adam doesn't eat baby food anymore, and this is why he never told us that he has eaten baby food because he knew we'd make fun of him for it.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm
Us
just
making
saying.
fun of Adam. No, that's Cam.
No, we're making fun of you, Eli.
I'll try to circle this back around on me, Cam. You're a bully, all in all.
You know what? Maybe I am.
Ooh, look at you finally accepting it.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You're not. That's all you got. That's all you got in your defense. I'm
Uh,
not a bully.
Eli, you're not a baby, and I'm not a bully.
There you go. I mean, just immediately retract your statements, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you're not a bully. Here's a here's
Um,
something that I'm just scrolling through TikTok and seeing all this stuff. Have you guys seen clips or ads for this new Netflix series called Monsters, the Menendez brothers story?
Yeah, Kylie was talking about it last night.
Has Kylie watched it?
She said she started it. I think I don't know how far she got, but she didn't know the story prior.
Well,
Do you know about it?
yeah. I mean, like
Yeah.
apparently this was a pretty big deal before we were all born.
Did you know the story prior?
Did I
Yeah.
know? Yeah, yeah, I knew the
Yeah.
story.
Did you?
Me?
Yeah.
I just knew these two guys killed their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot more um to it.
yeah. Apparently, yeah. These two brothers. I think one was in their like late teens, early 20s. One was in their 20s already. They basically, they say that they had a very abusive childhood and their parents were constantly abusing them. So they, didn't know what else to do. So they just killed them and everything. And, that's, I
That's
guess
what?
it happened.
No good. Say
Um,
that's a viable option. Yeah, so
it's,
say they made the right call. I dare you.
I didn't say it was a viable option. I said it was an option.
It was on the
This is
tip of
why I
the tongue.
left Eli to explain this because I didn't want to
You,
try to explain
you,
the situation.
you didn't want to say it was a viable option. I
Eli
get you.
starts out, when your parents kind of bug you and you just want to shoot them right in the face. It's just that's what they did it. I would never, but they did. They let that urge take over.
Which, by the way, I want to make this clear. No, it's not a viable option. And especially not for my parents. My parents are awesome.
Yeah,
Like
they
if
are. Good. I'm glad
I
you know not to kill them.
yeah, I know better than that. I think they raised me better than that. Anyways, I've seen a lot of like clips on TikTok of this series, like just out of context, and it looks like a comedy. Like when they're like the Menendez brothers talking to each other. Apparently, the older brother like he had a toupee, like he was balding at the age of 19, and his mom just like while they're in an argument, she just like rips off his toupee
Nice.
and it looks like a comedy. And I was scrolling through the comments and everything, and they pretty much all said like, "Yeah, this show's not accurate at all, but it's really entertaining."
Huh.
Which is that's something, I guess. I guess that's
Yeah.
what if that's what they're going out for.
Are you
But
gonna watch it?
I'm probably not going to watch it. I didn't watch the Jeffrey Dahmer series either.
See, I did.
You did?
I loved it. Well, maybe
Yeah,
not. It
I
was
don't I don't think that's
fascinating.
the right way. I don't think that's the right way to say it, man.
Yeah. I couldn't get more. I was so mad when the season was over. When's season two coming out?
Yeah. Caleb, my older brother, has also watched the Dahmer series, apparently, like four times through. And, uh,
That's not concerning.
well, yeah, I'm just gonna let you do with that information what you will. But like, I talked to, I like he's watching this show. Like he's hanging out. Like my niece is over at our parents' house last weekend or the weekend before that, and he's watching this show, and his daughter's in the other room, and I'm like hanging out with Bailey and everything, playing with her and everything, and he's watching the show about a real life serial killer in the other room, and I was just like, hey Caleb, get off that stuff. Come on, have fun with us. Play with your daughter, man. Seriously, it's not cool. Jeffrey Dahmer's not cool. This is cool. That sort of thing, something to that effect. And he said, "Dude, the show's so good, you got to watch it." And I was just like, "What's good about it, man? You know, the characters, the plot. This doesn't seem very."
Did you watch it, Grant?
Yeah, I got to like episode 6 or 7 and I just couldn't finish it. It's just graphic and
Yeah.
I mean, you know what ha he goes to prison and he gets killed. Like I didn't need to I don't know.
You already knew the ending.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was just
that's
hooked.
why I'm just shocked watch like I could understand someone watching this once just because it's
Yeah,
like
I would never
trending
double
and
back
on
and be like,
Netflix and 4 times.
Yeah,
Is
I
he
guess
actively taking notes or like
I think he's
what?
going back trying to catch. It's like rewatching the Marvel movies. You're trying to catch the Easter eggs.
hmm
Right.
The hidden director's cut, bonus commentary, all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I don't know,
Okay.
Fun
man.
fact, Jeffrey Dahmer went to Jimmy's high school.
Fun fact: Jeffrey Dahmer went to my college.
Fun fact, Zach stayed in his tower last year that Jeffrey Dahmer stayed in his 1 year at Ohio State.
That's right, Dahmer
Fun
Hall.
fact, I had an uncle that was eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's true.
Uh,
No, that didn't happen, but I did. I just want to keep going.
You just wanted
Sorry,
you just
that
wanted
was
to
bad.
add to the
No, that was
conversation.
bad.
No, it's
yeah.
okay. But yeah, I never really understood the true crime stuff. Like, do you guys like that stuff, or your guys as females like that stuff?
Uh, Not the Netflix shows. Like, I mean, I don't know. I like they have like little like YouTube videos of like explaining different cases. I don't know. Do you guys know about like well, it's not really the same thing. It's not like a murder, but like DB Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that I think that stuff's cool. But
Oh,
I don't know if I watch a Netflix show on this.
well, yeah. I mean, but like that DB Cooper, like he vanished. Like he's mysterious and everything. Jeffrey
Hmm.
Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer was caught and was killed.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
depressing.
That's why I said not the same thing. But
I don't know. I kind of like the. I'm not. I do like the true crime stuff. Like I don't listen to the podcast or anything, but if like there's a good documentary on that just gets you hooked, I'll sit there and watch the whole thing. Alexa likes the true crime. My mom's obsessed with it. Like strangely obsessed, but everyone's got their vice. No, I guess not even vice. Everyone has their interest, and I mean, it is interesting knowing how messed up these people are.
Yeah, I'm very fine living in blissful ignorance of all that stuff.
Yeah,
Really,
no, that's good too.
yeah, very fine living in my own little fantasy world where nothing else happens but sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns. Which, as I said
talking
that,
up.
I realized I'm working in news and I see a lot of that stuff every day. So definitely not sunshine and rainbows all the time, but you know, is what it is. I just got a text from my younger brother who, this is classic Luke. He says, "What brand is the mic you use for your podcast? How much was it?"
Oh no.
So yeah, I mean, I think we're all on the same page here. He's trying to start his own podcast, a rival podcast to ours, and let's let this scenario play out. What do you guys think of Luke starting a podcast?
I think that means I'm No Genius is done. Thanks for tuning into our last episode. Me personally, I'm never jumping back on this thing if Luke Burgett's out there roaming the streets of the podcast world.
I mean, he's always been out there. He's been a guest on ours several times.
Yeah, but that's where we could contain him. He's a wild animal now. The rabbit's got the gun. He's better than us. We're done for.
Grant, what about you?
Trying to think how you could get out of this. You could send him like the most expensive brand of mic so that he can't get one. And then he just can't start a podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Cut it off at the source. Don't let this
Yeah.
thing. It's like Inception.
He hasn't put out an episode yet, so we still got time.
Yeah,
Well, if I'm out,
But when he
I'm done.
does, I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it takes several hours to release a podcast episode. So we have a good bit of time before then.
I think podcasts should have been banned when we started ours.
Like right at the
Yeah.
start.
The fact that it became so easy for us to be able to do one, I mean, the market's saturated.
What do you
It's
mean
Yeah.
it's what do you mean it's easy? It's not easy.
Well, we
You're,
have you.
yeah, from your perspective, it's pretty
Yeah,
easy.
well, I meant like any randos can just hop on a mic and put their thoughts on the internet via audio, because I know that's what Twitter is. But
Right. I mean,
you
but
you work your head off, Eli. You make this thing go round and round, and we appreciate you for that.
thank you. I mean, I
If
do.
if you were to become Dahmer, I'd have no idea how to put out an episode. No clue. It still blows my mind that we show up on Apple Podcast. How'd we get
Yeah.
there? Who did
Yep.
that?
Nope. I don't know.
Spotify
I just
knows who we are?
talk on Zoom for an hour once a week.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, if you look up "I'm No Genius," take a look at what the first result is.
My gosh. I hope it's a genius.
Well, take a look.
On what, YouTube? What are we
No,
talking about?
just on Google. Just Google "I'm No Genius."
RSS.com.
That's us.
What is that?
That's our distribution website.
What? What are you paying for this?
Uh,
Eli, are you paying with your own money again?
yeah,
Explicit.
yeah.
What the do you mean explicit? I even got that.
No, keep that. Keep that.
I mean, yeah, we've been pretty tame with the F words, man, up until then. Yeah, I put explicit in there just because in case I miss something, like I just want to be covered, you know.
What are you paying for? How to start? The first tab is how to start a podcast. You're giving all of our competitors a head start.
I mean, what am I paying for it? Like
Don't say it on the air.
okay, well I will say it off the air. Fine. But guys,
Unhelpful. Yeah.
oh,
Love that.
are you scrolling through all of our episodes? Yeah, Cam, that's what I was going to talk about. Yeah, we should have cut this off around episode 4 or maybe even before then, honestly,
Oh my
because
gosh, it goes forever. Have you always been putting it on here?
yeah, it's all of our episodes, dude.
So this is how you get it on Apple Podcasts and whatnot?
Yeah, I put it into this one website and it distributes it to all these other websites
What? And you've been doing this since day one.
since day one.
Four guys and
Wow.
Brian O'Connor's biggest fan.
Which, by the way, that's still the best title we've ever had,
Yeah.
and it's just a shame that the audio is so bad on that episode.
Is
I'm extremely loud, and you can't hear Adam whatsoever.
This is a little peek behind the curtain for everyone at home and how I mean this is a peek behind the curtain for Grant and I and how Adam runs this or Adam. How Eli runs this thing.
No, no,
no
Adam's really
no
running it.
Adam.
Adam's the real head of the. He's running the show here.
I will say, Eli, your titles are pretty good.
Yeah, I will take credit for that. I do come up with all the titles myself. Are they?
Out
Are
with
they?
the old, in with the Jordan Love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That one,
Um,
I believe that one got like 12 views on YouTube.
let's go.
cool.
Wow, I am
Which one?
thoroughly impressed even more, Eli. You are a beast.
Well, thank you, man. I think this is a good
Yeah.
time. Like now that we're taking this look behind the curtain, you guys want to let me pull up some numbers here. See,
Yeah, let's let
Good
the viewers know where we stand or where
yeah,
we don't stand.
we don't stand.
news.
Yeah,
Comic.
we stand very well, not very strong, but let's just have a look at what we're doing here. We've got. Let me put in the password here. One, two, three
How long will this
jingles.
be sustainable?
This podcast.
Yeah, or will it?
I mean, I believe I've talked with you guys about this before. As long as there's two of us who will talk about this, or who will talk for an hour every single. If we can't get together and talk via Zoom, like for at least 30 minutes a week, then let's just call the friendship. Let's just call it off. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like we got to keep doing this for as long as we're available. So let's take a look. We are how many episodes, including Incompetent Critic? I believe we're close to 100 episodes.
This will be our 97th.
This will be episode 97. We have 8,597 listens all time, which is a little under 100 listens per episode, which is pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty good
Yeah.
for a couple of guys who, didn't think they were really doing anything with their lives. And last
We aren't. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah, we aren't. This doesn't change anything,
Yeah.
but still,
Yeah.
it's not nothing, which is pretty good. In the past 30 days, we've had 374 downloads, which, again, close to 100 views per episode,
Okay.
which is pretty good. Um it doesn't give me an accurate subscriber one for this one, but I do know that on YouTube we have close to like 900 subscribers.
No
But
way.
yeah, check out our YouTube, man.
Who? Who are these degenerates?
I
I
don't
love
know,
you all.
man.
Keep it up.
Yeah, they don't have they don't have
Why?
usernames under the subscriptions. But
We have a bunch of bots.
Eli, did
Maybe.
you buy subscribers?
Eli.
No, I tried.
Eli,
I tried to.
yeah.
I tried to once, but I couldn't afford it. Yeah.
Eli.
I've been spending too much money actually getting the podcast made that I couldn't afford to buy for subscribers.
Subscriptions.
Um.
Why can't
Oh,
I find our channel?
just look up I'm No Genius.
Oh, I found it. I am subscribed. Let's go.
Yeah, you're one of the like 800 something subscribers.
893 subscribers.
I'm no genius.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome? Isn't
Did
that
I subscribe?
probably not, Grant? You probably don't subscribe.
No, I said, should I?
Oh, should you? I knew you didn't subscribe. I knew it.
I
You
don't
guys
even
want
Instagram.
you guys want to know our top 5 cities?
Uh,
Undisclosed France.
No, France is not on the top 5 anymore.
Yes.
I think
Cowards.
I think I think the VPN changed. Uh, number one is non-applicable United States. Uh,
Okay. We're back
so
home. Made in the USA. I'm no genius.
yeah, which is pretty good. Number two is Purdue, Canada.
Cool.
I don't know how that got there.
I'm gonna look
Uh,
that up.
number three is Tappahannock, United States of America.
What does that mean, Eli?
I don't know. Number four is Cottage Grove, United States of America.
Huh?
And the fifth
hold
one,
on.
rounding out the top five, is Brussels, Belgium.
All right, couple things here. I just looked up Purdue, Canada. It's just an office building in Toronto. Purdue Pharma.
Cottage Grove, Minnesota, or
What
wait,
was the other one?
Cottage Groves. There's an Oregon and a Minnesota, but they
Okay.
both look like Circleville, Ohio.
Well, good to
Cottage
know.
Grove, United States.
Cottage Grove.
They're multiple. A soccer club and a city in Minnesota
And Oregon.
and Oregon.
Okay. So we're killing it in Oregon slash, all these places.
Killing it, brother. We are Menendez brother style.
Wait, so was Columbus on there?
Okay, I think Columbus is grouped in the non-applicable area.
No, it can't because it said United States. I don't know if you're familiar. We're the third largest populated country in the world.
Yeah.
That's
Which,
So,
which, like, guys, I'm looking at the map here, and we're all over the U.S. Really. Like they don't show like it's not like the weather maps where it doesn't show you like the darker reds, like the more intense the downloads or whatever. Pretty much just like anywhere there is a download, you get like an orange blip.
mhm.
And a lot of downloads in the U.S., a lot of downloads in Northern Europe as well.
mm.
So killing it all over. We
Good
got to,
day.
Shout out Adam.
yeah, we got to, and we have exactly one download in Alaska
United States.
Wow.
because I don't
Yep.
think they have the internet over there.
Yep.
But yeah, that's your weekly dose of I'm No Genius behind the curtain. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's take a look at the minutes for this meeting. I'm gonna stop the summary. I'm gonna ask meeting questions. Catch me up. Not much has happened since AI Companion was turned on. Oh, I accidentally turned it off. My bad.
Jeez.
Yeah, still not much has happened. Well, that's okay. I guess
Yeah.
Adam can work AI better than Eli, which is shocking, I would say.
Adam can do anything better than us.
That's true. He's building a house with his bare hands over, um, all while being, like working in the trade industry. So for a living, so he comes home and builds more stuff. He works, he builds stuff, comes home, builds more stuff. So
Grant, do you
Real
think
life Minecraft.
yeah,
Yeah,
playing that game we played the other night would be fun to do on the podcast?
absolutely. Do we have time?
What's that game called?
we have time.
College teams or
Oh,
colleges?
no, I meant the card game.
Oh, yeah. I think Adam has it, so
What's it called?
taboo.
That. Just curious. Just throwing out ideas. Again, another peek behind the curtain on how these interview or the planning goes for our
Yeah.
Well, I
summer.
also saw that it said trivia for our description, and we should try that sometime.
Trivia?
Yeah, on here live.
Oh, you know I'm a dirty, dirty girl when it comes to trivia.
Do you, all
I
right.
love trivia.
Do you guys want to do trivia for our 100th episode?
I think for 100th episode we should play paintball, but you don't get a weapon or clothes.
Hmm. I like that.
I love these stipulations just for me.
And it's at
We
your house.
yeah, it is at my house, and
But you're not invited.
it's also my birthday party. It's- we have to figure out who's doing the 100th episode. Did you guys see that text that I sent a couple days ago?
What text?
Oh my gosh, guys!
And this, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Any life lesson for the kids? Something to do with candles or
Um,
AI.
don't
Uh,
leave candles unattended and read your text from your boss.
yep.
All right.
If you get a chance to talk to someone who knows why the U.S. is the way it is these days, take that opportunity
Yeah.
instead
If
of
you
wearing semiconductors.
if you get the answers to the deepest, darkest secrets of Western civilization, I don't know, listen.
Listen, take some notes.
Yeah. I'm
Don't.
just gonna piggyback off of that. If someone's giving you all the answers to life for free, just take it, you know? If your good friend of many, many years is creating AI images saying that he and a hippo is gonna beat you up, take it in stride. You can't win them all. Um, don't kill your parents. Don't do it. What else? Yes, pumpkin spice latte air freshener for your car. Buy it at your local retailer. I'm sure it would be like 50 cents on the market, but if you want the premium, you get it for $1, like even. Um, what else? I'm forget. If be unto others, henceforth, thy. From everyone here at I'm No Genius, I'm Eli. He's been Grant. He's been Cam. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Everybody loves my baby, but my baby don't love